Get him water, dude. Create a post. Live. I guess I should put my ears on. Forgot about that. Live. I think we're live on the tube. Next, publish. All right, live. There's the email. What's up? Give me water. All right. Good. Get out. All right. Are we live? Are we live? Nebraska in the house. What's going on, clown? Mr. Dickie Hoskins. It's kind of funny, like, and this goes with a lot of you guys and gals. Like, I've never met Dickie, but like, I swear it feels like we're brothers sometimes. I mean, the stuff we say to each other sometimes and all that, it's pretty comical, pretty funny. It's kind of crazy how good of friends I've become with a lot of you, and I've never even met you in person. It's pretty cool. Anyways, just wanted to say that because I've seen him on here. Appreciate you guys tuning in for the stream tonight. Do a little roll call here. It's been a few weeks. I do apologize. Bassless Chap, what's going on, buddy? You know, I got your email earlier. I'll respond to that tonight. What's going on, Scott Douglas? Bassett with Big Malone. What's up, buddy? Daniel, my dude. Grandpa Woody, what is up? Happy Father's Day, man. Fish and Fix, what's going on? Tanner, Mike. And guys, let me know in the comments how things are going for you. I'm assuming everyone is bass fishing. Maybe up north, maybe your season hasn't started yet, but I do believe it has. Hopefully it has. Let me know how things are going and what you're catching them on. Maybe any new gear pickups that you got, maybe new baits. There's never really any topics to these. We just kind of get on for an hour, pass the time, get to know each other. So what's going on, Thomas? Glad you made it, buddy. What's going on, Bass? My dude, Will, what's up? Hope all is well, my friend. And how many scooshy bugs do you have tied on? I tied on something a little different. It didn't work. Well, you know what? You know why it didn't work? Because I didn't even throw it, to be honest with you. I was waiting that day. I was waiting for my son Mike to really jack him good on it before I started throwing it. I think he only caught one on it. So, of course, I kept cranking. But speaking of scooshy bugs, I'm sure majority of you guys know this, and I'm sure it's still going on here. I believe it's going on until like maybe next week or into this week. I'm sure you guys know over there, Carl's, man, killer deals right now on the Sakushi bugs, biospawn stuff. I mean, rods and reels. If you spend so much, you get a free gift, you get a free rod and all that. But like Sakushi bugs, $2.59 a pack. That's like 60% off. Majority of the biospawn is like 60% off. It's like $2.59 a pack. So if you want to stock up and save some money, now is definitely the time. And of course, I got a little code on the screen for you guys. If you've already used it, sign your brother up, sign your mom up, whoever. Use code, save $10. Free trial. You can always cancel within the month. Don't cost you a dime. But now, seriously though, is a great time to save on some baits over there. Alabama's worst angler. What's up, my dude? Joseph Keller. What's up, buddy? Lawrence, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, man. What's going on, TJ? Feels like it's been a while, man. It has. It's probably been easy, probably a few weeks. I know 2 of the times that I was going to stream, I got home too late from work. And I thought we just had, I think 1 week, I think I was in Branson. So that was going on the other week, so. What's going on, David? Hey, man, I think I got some crabgrass in my yard. Better give you a call. Back on with Tackle Junkie. Always look forward to these. Very cool, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us. I know, Dickie. Dick is my dude, man. One day, dude, we have to fish together. If I ever go full time with this, you're going to be my first stop. Nebraska's, you're probably what, maybe 5, 6 hours from me? That ain't too bad. Duke Boy checking in from New Jersey. Ontario, Canada, check in. Another Nebraska guy. I do love me some Black Rifle coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker either. I probably started drinking coffee maybe a year or so ago. I still like a lot of sugar in it, a little milk, a lot of sugar. But once I had Black Rifle, I was kind of hooked on it. So I think my wife calls it like sugar water, you know. Snap time. What is up? And guys, I probably won't have a video out tomorrow. I have one my wife needs to edit, but it probably won't get done tonight. So keep an eye out for that one on Sunday. It's a crankbait review. Hopefully you guys like that one. Went out last night or last evening with my wife, and I've been throwing that bait for the last couple trips out, and went ahead and shot a little review on it. Won't tell you which one. Keep that a surprise, but I like it. Sergio, what's up, buddy? Trey, my first live with you, man. Glad to have you, Trey. Anyone else that's new to the channel here, new to the lives, never any topics to these. We're just hanging out for an hour or so. Fat boy, man. I feel bad even calling you fat boy anymore. You're not fat, dude. You're like thin boy. I guess we can. That doesn't have the same ring to it, same sound to it. We need a new name for you though, because you're definitely no longer fat boy. What's going on, Thomas? And guys, stay on to the end of the stream. We got MTB Bass Pro Box for one of you guys. We'll give away at the end of the stream. Lindsay, everyone got on the largemouth today with some different Maxent stuff. Definitely convinced it works now. That's cool. What's going on, Trey? Good to see you, buddy. Been a while, man. You've been doing a lot of fishing, catching a lot of tanks for sure. Sergeant Reed, what's up? Anybody, I'm sure most of you guys know this, anybody looking for a dude to clean your reels, that is the guy right there. He paints up baits, does an awesome job as well. But yeah, if you're looking for a real guy, bearing guy, Trey is your man. Got a lot of rain last 6 days. No kidding. We could use some rain. We got rain a couple of days ago. Man, I seen that actually. Now that you say that, fat boy, I seen that over at Carl's. I was looking on it earlier. I'm not sure even if Yamamoto stuff's on sale. Let's see if it is. But they literally just got those in because I checked this daily, and it popped up there today. New arrivals. Let's see here. There it is right there. And it is 20% off. So if you guys want to try those out, they got a handful of colors there. Looks like 5 colors. $6.39 member price. You're getting 20% off. Again, sign up, free trial, cancel it, whatever. Save some money. But I do want to try those too. I think they said they're what, 5/8 of an ounce? I thought it might be kind of cool around docks and all that. Maybe they kind of slide under the docks. I thought they're 5/8 of an ounce. Fish and Fix got on the water today. They were biting the Berkeley Chapo, Jackhammer, and Booyah spinnerbait. Dang, Mike, man, we've been out. I guess we were out last Monday, then Friday, and then out again Monday again. Him and that dang freaking Sakushi bug. I'll never understand that thing. The more I thought about it, though, because he has a pretty decent leader on it, and that material kind of floats. I think it does float. So he's got a split shot, 14, 16 inches up the line, and we're fishing pretty shallow. So by the time that weight hits bottom, it's got a good leader just to kind of flutter down. It kind of reminds me of maybe a wacky rig in a way. So again, like we talked about, I don't know what they think it is, but this rig works, man. It truly works. And like I said, that's a Ned rig bait, but fishing it on a Mojo rig has been the deal. And I don't even know. I tried talking to him about that the other day. I don't even know why we started rigging it like that. I believe the one pond that we used to fish, it had a lot of grass in it, and a Mojo rig's great around grass. But I still don't know why we picked that bait to put on there. But for whatever reason, I'm sure he's super glad that we did, because Clown is always out fishing me from the back of the boat. And now that he's out fishing me when I got a crankbait in my hand, I'm starting to get a bit worried. What's going on, David? Good to see you, buddy. Tanner, what do you think about a fish and ski boat? I just got a Skeeter 190. That's cool, man. A buddy of mine, I don't know. What did he get? I think he just got, I think it was a Lund. Could have been a Lund boat. And it's that type of boat where he can pull a tube with it. He can bass fish out of it. I seen it for the first time the other day. It's a beautiful boat, but me personally, bass fishing's like, I would bass fish out of it way more than I would like pull a tube with it or whatever. So for me, that type of boat, I personally wouldn't care for. I mean, there's not even enough room up front to even lay your rods down. All the room is really in the back, So I guess this really depends what your needs are. Beautiful boat. If you want you to be able to pull a tube and fish out of it, I guess it's a great option. But me personally, I would rather just have like a bass boat, and if I'm gonna tube a few times a year, just rent that type of boat to be able to do that. But if that's your deal, man, if that works for you, it's a great boat. I definitely like the setup of it. It's just not for me. What's going on, Mike? But congrats on the new boat, though, buddy. Mike, your favorite swim bait, 5-pounder. Well, you caught one, you caught a 5-pounder on my favorite swim bait. Is that what you're saying there, or what is my favorite swim bait? Oh, 3 more days before bass season opens. No kidding, man. You need to be moving, dude. Snap time. I've been in the saltwater targeting striped bass. Got to get back on the kayak ASAP. What's your guys' weather like there? I think we got some heat coming in here end of the week. It's been fairly nice, but yeah, come this weekend. Yeah, we're 90, 94. Gonna heat up. I'm saying, Thomas, I don't even have any more down here. Big Mike stole all of my scooshy bugs, so I need some as well. Bandito, what's going on, buddy? Well, Mike says grandkids came down here Tennessee for last weekend, then slayed the bass on flukes and Cincos. They're hooked on bass fishing now. That's all it takes, man. Just a good day fishing. That is all it takes. I kind of blame myself for my son, my oldest son, not being into it as much, because he was in the beginning when we were going to the ponds and all that. But when I started taking him out on the boat and going to these other lakes that I fish that are just not that great, I think he just got bored with it and kind of gave it up. But Mike, he's a diehard no matter what, and catch him or not, Mike's having a blast. That's right. Listen to David, man. Smash the like button. Well, David, going well over here. Currently tying on some different stuff. There you go, man. Where you fishing at? I need to try that one lake you told me about. I forgot about it again. What's going on, Daniel? Nigel from Chicago. What's up, buddy? Top water at the moment is my go-to bait. I've only got hit on so far a popper for top water. I've been slinging the buzz bait around. No takers on that yet. I need to get the frogs in the boat as well. I don't think I even got any braid spooled up yet. I got to spool up some braid. Get the frogs out. All right, dude. I'll call him in the morning. Season open Saturday in Ontario. Been using a Nico rig, tiny pack of crawl. Texas weighted 10-inch Guggenmondo worm, jack all. I shed on a drop shot, Chatterbait Mini Max with various trailers. That's cool. Nice variety there. Heading to Canada for fly fishing. That's cool. That would be a fun trip. We'll probably go back down to Branson around the 4th again. I'm sure Michael, he's probably going to get back on a kayak and probably do some more trout fishing. We went down there for, what was it, Memorial Day. And we took one of his buddies down there, and they trout fished for, I don't know, I guess it was a day deal, like a 4 or 6 hour, something like that. And they caught a handful of trout and had a good time. All times is itched to tie on the whopper plopper. Southern Indiana, Alabama. Brian, man, I appreciate you watching even while you're at work, buddy. Appreciate that. What's going on, Bruce? Tackle sugar water junkie. It's funny. I don't know why this even, I guess because we're talking about drinks. What's that place called? What's it called? I can't think of it now. Smoothie King. I had to do some run around this morning, and I went to Smoothie King, and I've never even been there. A buddy of mine brought me one to work one time, and I was like, you know what? I'm in the mood for one of those. So my wife told me what she wanted, and then I got what I wanted, and I got my boys one. And on the way home, I grabbed what I thought was mine. I'm like, man, that's pretty good. By the time I got home, I drank half of it. So get home, I give her the other one, and she's like, she didn't like it. And I was like, you don't like that? And here she looks at my cup and turns it around, and it's got her name wrote on it. So I drank half of hers, and then drank all of mine. Let me tell you what, I'm not sure how good that stuff is on a hot day running around at work. My stomach was rumbling a little bit today from all that liquid. I guess it's all like what? Is that like I don't know if it's ice cream in there or what it is, but man, that's killer. Good stuff though. Drink a little bit too much of that before work. That kind of felt bad though. Thought I'd surprise her with one in here. I drank half of hers. I guess that's what I was getting at. I didn't have my coffee this morning because I had to leave the house early, so I came home with Smoothie King. Lauren, how's the new grill working since your unboxing video? I unboxed that literally on Sunday, put the video up, so we have not cooked with it yet. But I did pick up a bag of the pellets yesterday, so we're going to try those. I think it was like the what's that other grill? Traeger, I think it's called. I picked up a big bag of their pellets, so we'll probably do that this week. Joseph, but can you guess the crankbait? Nobody in the world other than TJ throws crankbait. Fat Boy is who I am. I think I can't figure out a new name. Matt, what's up, buddy? Man, how's the fishing been? You're not too far from me. What's going on, Mr. Gambit? TKO fish on. Let's see here. Thumbs up. Been pushed. Appreciate it, buddy. Need rain bad. Grass is dying. I didn't even cut my grass last week just because I didn't want to cut it too short and die. Oh, no kidding. They got a 2.5 now? That's cool. I didn't hear about that one. What's going on, Steve and JT Basson? Trey, I don't know if Trey is still on here or not. He might be. Mike, I'd recommend hitting him up on Facebook. But I'd imagine, yeah, he can repair a JDM Zillion, no problem. What's going on, Pop? Snap time. Cut your new PB this season. Safe to say, I'm convinced. Ospro's got one too, called the Craw Nugget 3/4 ounce. Oh, I can imagine you are, buddy. Now, my backyard is so long, I didn't even cut my front. It's super short, but I guess from water in the garden, the back's getting a lot of water, so my back needs to be cut. Just got 13 Fishing Reel Sport Z, one of the green ones. Is it any good? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got videos on the green reel. I might have done a review on that reel. But yeah, I'm a fan of it. I like it. I also picked up their it's the Inception Z slide. Haven't spooled that one up yet. But I'm glad to see they're coming out with more reels with that slide. I definitely like it. Wheel, the 13 Fishing Sport Z is an amazing reel, and man, it's a caster. Yep, definitely a great casting reel. All 13 reels are great casting reels. Yep, I remember talking to you about one too. I think you got a good deal on it too. Mike says, I outfish all my friends on the back of their boats. I'm starting to believe the back of the boat is the best spot. Yeah, no kidding. David, I'm not much of a finesse guy. If you're doing lighter line, lighter weight, I'd go medium light. If you're running probably like 10-pound, a bit heavier weights, I'd go medium. Like on my Ned rig rod, I think it's rated for an eighth. I'm running eighth, like a minimum weight rating on it, and I'm running 8-pound test. But I'm also throwing like a 12th of an ounce Ned head, which is lighter than the minimum weight rating on the rod. So I think having just a bit more limber rod with that medium light, I'm able to cast it out there. Probably with that medium power, I wouldn't be able to. So I would let that be the deciding factor. If you're doing extra light stuff or real light stuff, light line, I'd go with that medium light. Best way to downsize some inventory before my old lady starts throwing it out. eBay, OfferUp. I've never sold on eBay. I've never even heard of OfferUp. Anytime I sell anything, I just put it on like my personal Facebook page, Instagram, Facebook, something like that. Or there's plenty of Facebook pages. Like I think it was Bass Baits Buy and Barter. That's a good page to put it on as well. Fat Boy, 3:30, man. You get up that early to go fishing, or you got to work that early? Virginia's getting hammered with rain. Yeah, I want to try the back of the boat. I think next time I'm going to let Big Mike run the trolling motor, and I'm going to the back of the boat. Dustin says, I let my wife see your wall of awesomeness behind you to prove I don't have a tackle problem. Then I told her this is what I want. 70s in Massachusetts. That's cool. Thomas going to Florida. There you go, man. Be nice. A lot of rain in Newport, Rhode Island. Jason, hi everyone. Just got back from the hospital. Cut 3 fingers. Oh no, cut 3 fingers with a skill saw at work, and I'm glad I still got 10 fingers, and I made it for the live chat. Man, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy, but good thing you still got all your fingers and that you're here. How deep did you go, if you don't mind me asking? There did you hit bone or just a pretty bad cut? Main thing is you You still got him there. What's going on, Ocean State? Thomas, you probably have to fight him for him. If you want, I can get Big Mike down here. Maybe he can give you guys some pointers on his little rig. There you go, dude. You're a trooper, man. And still going fishing this weekend. What's going on, Michael? Lucas, what's up, buddy? There you go, Mendito, man. Get on him, buddy. I haven't really caught many tanks this year. From the ponds, yeah, I don't think I got one probably over 4.5. And from the Crestliner, I don't even think I got one over 3. No. Yeah, probably right around 3. Steve said, caught a nice little guy last week while testing out my new LFS cranking reel. I wouldn't have caught him if I had been trying. I hear that, man. I swear, it's like recording is like, I'm not saying that's why I'm not catching any fish, but I don't have a ton of time. So when I go out, I'm already like telling myself, all right, these fish ain't going to bite. I need to make a video. What am I going to do out here, So I'm already going there with like a negative mindset pretty much because I know how these legs fish. And I notice myself rushing as I'm fishing as well, just because I'm trying to get on something, to make a video. But years ago, if you guys remember some of the videos or majority of the videos, fishing videos years ago, majority of those only had pictures in them. And that's what I would do years ago. I would set the cameras up, record for like a few hours. If I didn't catch anything, I'd put everything away and just fish. And that's when I would catch the fish. That's why there was only pictures in the videos, obviously no video. But it's like I want to try that again. Go for a few hours, try and put something together for a video. If it don't pan out, then put the cameras away and just fish. And that's what I'm doing obviously when the cameras are on. But I guess I feel like the pressure to get a video when the camera's on, so I don't know. I don't know. I'm glad that Big Mike's been with me the last few trips because of him, I have videos. Because it wasn't for my fish catches. I should have recorded my wife last night. I basically pulled her around the lake. She tied herself to the boat, sat in the tube, and I just trolled around the lake and fished, and she was behind the boat. No bass yet, man, on the frog. No bass on top water frog yet, but I'm optimistic and still keep throwing those darn things. You've been trying since like wintertime, right? Right on, man. Right on, buddy. Would you go a John boat or kayak for your first boat? I'd probably go John boat. I mean, I'm sure anyone would probably like a kayak as well, but I think it's going to take a certain person. Well, I guess I'm saying that wrong, really. It probably depends on the kayak. Let's put it that way. Like if I was going to fish in like one of the sit on top, like where the seats are higher, kind of what like Fluke Master fishes in, I could get on board with that right away. But if I'm just going to get just a regular like sit in or even on top, but you're not really in a seat type kayak, I probably wouldn't be very comfortable in one of those. So I'd probably want to go John boat. So I guess it probably depends on the kayak. I'm sure you're probably safer in the John boat as far as liking that goes and having more equipment with you and all that, if that matters. But yeah, it really probably depends on the kayak you're looking at. But I don't think you can go wrong with a John boat. Mainstream, what's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Joe Moon, how do I get some baits to you for you to try out? You can hit me up on Instagram if you want, or there's an email in the description. We can talk about it. South Jersey Fisher, what's going on, buddy? TJ, do you know where the explorers are? Explorers. I'm not sure what you're talking about, buddy. Do you know where the explorers are? Yeah, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Bait chucking, what's up, buddy? Steve says six skill is clearancing a lot of their rods. Picked up a couple today for $100. There you go, bud. Good deal. Lauren said the wife let me get my new Weber grill this Father's Day, and boy, oh boy, was the flavor good on a seasoned grill. That's cool, buddy. That's cool. That's all I really ever fished on, just just a Weber kettle, charcoal. It wasn't until my wife, wanted to start grilling all that, where she got a gas grill and now she cooks on a Blackstone and all that. I ain't barbecued in years just because she likes doing it now, and like I said, she does the gas grill stuff in the Blackstone. But when I barbecue, yeah, I like doing a charcoal Weber grill. Massive chap. I feel for your wife. I also have asthma, and being next to a fire isn't possible anymore. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to see if that really is smokeless, though. So we'll find that out. I bought a bag of the little pellets the other day, so we got that. So we're ready to go. So maybe we'll fire it up the next few days. Like she said in the video, I definitely like to eat. Oh, there's three sizes of that Yamatanuki. What did Carl say? They had they got the 3.5, 3.5 inch. Yeah, Matt, man, it's been a while, buddy. Good to see you, man. You still fishing? I know for a while you were making baits. You still doing that too? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Fishing has been decent up here. Been switching it up and learning the rivers a little bit. Mississippi Pool 13 smallmouths have been fun, but those drum make me think I have a giant dude. I had two drum on last night. One for sure, I knew it was a drum when I first hooked it, and the second one, well, I figured it probably wasn't a bass. That's the way they were tugging. But dude, yeah, they are. They're one heck of a fighting fish. I bet the first one I hooked was probably, I don't know, maybe 4 pounds or so. The second one was probably, could have been maybe 6, 7 pounds. And he had some shoulders on him. Definitely a good fighting fish. That's right. Yeah, you got that reel for, yeah, $60. That's a good deal. What's going on, Donnie? Keep reeling. Hoping to break 5 pounds this year. What's your biggest on a scale? 6'4". But I have two other fish that I believe are probably 7 or better. But I didn't have a scale with me to weigh them. I mean, by looking at the 6'4" and looking at those two, they're definitely probably 7 or better. But like I said, as far as like what's on a scale, yeah, 6'4" is my biggest. 6'4", and that was on the Bomber Square A. And actually, the one I'm calling 7 pounds was on a Bomber Square A as well. I have Shelbyville next month, but let's go to that other lake soon. Yeah, dude, I'll go with you, man. I'm down. Oh man, Jason, you got it to the bone, dude. You're lucky, bud. Glad you're okay though. Fish and fix. I'm saying, dude. And I watch him. He ain't doing nothing special with it. I truly think that's what he's doing. He's just, like I said in the videos, dude, stopping, picking his butt, or whatever, and that bait's fluttering down, and that's what's causing the strike. Because he don't when I'm watching him doing it, he really don't know what he's doing. Sometimes he's just, I mean, he's just like a mess out there. Sometimes next thing you know, boom, got one. That's why I'm so shocked because I'm kind of watching him out of the corner of my eye. Like, how are you going to catch fish like this? Sure enough, there's fish. We have so many laughs with it though. Just it's so dang funny. And it's funny too that every time he gets one in, man, he dang near reels them all to the tip. He's so excited. Never leaves any line out to fight the fish or help me net him and all that. Jason, I got it's an Akuma Psycho Stick 7.2 medium light fast action. Since September, yeah, tossing that frog. Bandito's been tossing a lot of swim baits, hand pours, especially they catch fish. That's cool. I don't even think I've tied on a Kitech this year. I threw some underspins with the exo swim and all that, but as far as a standalone swim bait, I don't believe I've thrown them yet. So you were trolling your wife around the lake. I hesitate to ask you caught anything. I did actually. Caught 2 drum and 4 or 5 bass and a handful of green sunfish. Wasn't too bad for having her in the water, right? 14 or bigger on the John boat. Yeah, I'd agree with that. Some of those plastic John boats aren't bad. I got one I need to get out and test it out. I wouldn't mind getting one of those. I know Pelican makes one, Bass Pro makes one. It's kind of like a little like plastic pontoon. I think they call them like a Bass Raider or something like that. I think that would be fun. It'd be perfect for those little ponds that we fish. I need to look in to get something like that. I haven't been over there in a while, except for the bank fishing. The boat that's over there, it's not my boat, so I really can't do any work on it. And the trolling motor's all fried on it. So, and the guy that actually owned the boat, he passed away. So I'm not really sure what's even going on with that boat anymore. But I need to get something different for over there. And I'm just debating if I want to go kayaks, want to go John boat, or if I want to go something like that Bass Raider. I'm afraid that Bass Raider, though, if they're not, what are they, 8, 10 foot? I'm afraid fish with Big Mike, I could get myself hooked. I might need a little more separation there. Kayaks will be fun though. Still kind of debating what to do. Nigel's going to Minnesota on Friday for 2 weeks. No kidding, dude. That's awesome. Hopefully, I'll get a new PB. We got 2 weeks, man, to get it done. That's awesome. Jason got 30 bass last weekend on the Nico Bates Helgermite for the first time using, and wow, I was impressed. 1 6 pound smallie, no kidding. That's a heck of a day, man. I couldn't tell you the last time I had a 30 bass day. TJ, how have your 13 reels been holding up? I know you've seen your videos on them, but any certain one you recommend? No issues at all, buddy. Um, that Concept A2, that's just a workhorse, kind of the middle of the road as far as price range goes. I love that reel. I love the Z Slide. That's one of my favorites. I do believe all those reels should have that slide on there. And I know I did a review on the A2, and Fluke Master Gene, he had chimed in on the comments on that review and said they did something different with the brakes. So you actually needed to put more brake on with the new models compared to the original there. And I definitely agree with that. That's why I was saying that it'd been nice if all the reels would have that slide on there. It's basically like a dual braking. You have your centrifugals and then you have the slide, which is magnetic. But once you get any of them dialed in, they're easy to fish with. That A2 though, it's a little powerhouse. Love that one. If I could pick one that's a bit higher up, I'd go with that Z2. Awesome, awesome reel. I got a couple of those. The original Inception was awesome. The Sport Z, the green one, I'm not sure if that one's still available. I love that one as well. Concept C2, awesome reel. Oh, even I forgot about that one. I've been using those too. The G-Man, the Meta reels, those are solid too, man. I really do like those. Half the time I pick one of those up, I feel like I'm using, one of the A2 reels. Those are solid. Those are what a few bucks cheaper than the A2s. I like those. Yeah, still making baits. Also, I've been nice side hobby. Haven't got to film as much as I'd like. Juggling between work and kids, being in sports now, days getting filled up fast. I hear you, buddy. I hear you. I'm kind of lucky with that. My Neither one of my kids play sports. Really, neither one of them was even playing video games for a while. Somehow they got off those for a while, but now they're back on them. But and my oldest, instead of playing sports and all that, he wanted to work for me, so he's been doing a lot of that, and he goes full time with me actually next week. My youngest was working with me for a while as well, but I lost my weekend guy, so he lost his job just because I don't have another driver. But yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm not running around with sports, so that is nice. My sister does that with her girls. They're do soccer and track and all that, and they're constantly doing traveling to all these different states for games and everything. So it can definitely take up a lot of your time. So I hear you, buddy. But glad you're still fishing and all that, and things are going good for you. Tea and Bass Master. I'm excited. Next Tuesday, I might be fishing a decent money tourney. There you go, bud. I never really been in a money tournament before. I've been in like little like buddy tournaments, but all we ever bet is loser buys lunch. So there's not a whole lot on the line. It's kind of funny. And what we do, we don't weigh nothing and all that. If you catch a fish, and we never go by weight or anything. If you catch a fish, you take a picture and you send it to whoever. And being on YouTube and Facebook and all that, and Instagram, my phone is constantly getting notifications. So you'll be fishing, and I'll hear that notification. I'm like, dang it, he caught one, and it'll be YouTube, it'll be Facebook or something like that, and that'll keep happening. And I won't check it for a while just because I'm figuring it's YouTube or something like that. And next thing you know, he's got like 3 fish on me. I'm like, dang it. But it's just kind of funny every time you hear that ting or whatever. You think, dang it, he caught another fish. It's fun though. I don't even know if I fished the Raid Swimmer. Love the Kitex though. Definitely a big fan of those. Yeah, Pond Prowler. That's it. Yeah, Sun Dolphin. Yep. Yeah, Bassless Chap. I think Ryan. I think we talked about those before, didn't we? 34 years ago. No kidding. Married 34 years. I think we just hit 20 years in May. That's awesome, bud. Let's see, Frank. He's talking to Jason here for super light Neds. He uses a 7-foot or an 8-foot light fast rod. Heavy ones I use 7.2 medium light fast rods, and the other one 7.2 will have another finesse technique rigged up. There you go, Mike Senior Man. Glad you made it, buddy. David, call me tomorrow. We can set up a time. I caught a 4 out of there last year, July, on a frog. It's cool. I won't be off till probably Friday. I can shoot you a text tomorrow. We'll figure something out. Mike got 6 bass Friday after work on the Ned Head and small craw. What's going on, Leanne? Good to see you. How are things? Lauren says, took your advice this year, man, and went with all InvisX line, and what a difference. It's so smooth, and I don't think I will ever go back to braid lines unless I'm punching or flipping in cover. That's awesome, buddy. I'm glad you like it, man. InvisX is a great choice. Did you condition your line? If you're having any issues at all with memory and all that, backlashes, I would definitely recommend using some like KVD line and lure line conditioner. Definitely makes a big difference. I'm definitely glad you are happy with the InvisX. I love it as well. I really only use I like mono for some poppers and walk the dog type baits. I use braid for swim jigs and frogs. Everything else is fluorocarbon. I will even use fluorocarbon on some swim jigs, but if I'm around grass, I use braid on swim jigs and frogs. Like I said, other than that, man, we're all fluorocarbon. Mike said he had 2 concept Z's, both lasted about a year. Not sure what went wrong, but started sounding bad and wouldn't cast good. Ended up selling them. Oh man, that sucks, dude. I wonder if those bushings, I wonder if those like wear out. What's going on, Steve? How you doing, buddy? TJ taking the grandson's fishing next week. The youngest wants to try a frog like his pop. That's cool, man. That'll get him hooked right there. You get a frog fish, you are hooked for life. I want to say my first bass came on a Chompers stick bait. Chomper stick bait. We end up getting a BFS setup. I know your muddy water may not be ideal, but seems to be the craze lately with these baitcaster finesse combos. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? It's not. It's not a. That's another one. I forgot I even spooled it up yet. But it's not really probably considered BFS. But I got the Steez 70 TWS, and I got a Kistler. I don't remember which exactly one it is, but it's for really light lures and all that. Not probably as light as BFS, but that might be as far as I'm going to go as far as that goes. I probably won't throw anything too small where I would need one combo like that. So I'll probably stick with that Steez and that Kistler that I got. I need to get that spooled up and start slinging that around. But like you said, it's not really my style of fishing, so I don't think about spooling that one up too often. But I need to do that. I'm sure it's an awesome setup. Online tourneys are cool to get into there. There is a free one with swim bait underground, but you have to use swim baits only, but not bad. They go off weight, not length. That's cool. I did one just probably a few years ago through Connect Scale. I thought that was a lot of fun. That's something you guys be interested in doing again. Donnie says, no floor here, straight braid on everything until this season. I switched to mono on a few setups. That's cool. What's going on, punch fishing? Lauren says, I condition the initial spool, and every now and then I condition the night before I go out and fishing just to be safe. Little to no memory at all. Amazing stuff. Such a small diameter for the size test. 100%, dude. You nailed that. Seaguar definitely has a small diameter to it, and you condition your line just like I do. I spray it in the beginning. Every now and again, I'll give it another squirt or two, but usually that initial spray does the job. And you can kind of see too when you make it cast and the sun hits it, you can see just how far the conditioner got into the spool. But definitely some good stuff, man. Glad you're enjoying the InvizX though. Online tournament. That'll be fun. We get some more interest in it. I'll do another one of those. I'm trying to think how we did that one. I think we did it by length, right? And we had to get boards. I think there was a few boards that they said were, I guess, legal or whatever, and we did that by length. I'm down. If you guys are down, I'll do another one. I'll set it up. I'm not letting Big Mike. I'm not letting Big Mike get in it though. I'm not losing to. I'm not going to lose to Big Mike. He's not allowed to fish in it. Or if he does fish in it, he cannot fish scoochy bugs. I personally have not used P line. I thought Debo. I could be wrong, but I think Debo was a P line guy. We're already like 52 minutes. I don't know where this time goes. I feel like we just got down here. Online tournament would be a great idea. Interested. Mainstream's in. I'm trying to remember how it went down. Would you do 5 or 10 fish tourney? I don't really remember. I don't think there was a limit. I think there was just a time frame. And I think you could just keep calling. It might be maybe if you guys are in it, remind me. I honestly don't remember. But I think it was top 5 and you could keep calling them out. But there was just a time frame and I don't remember how long it went. What's going on, Patrick, my dude? Good to see you, buddy. I love the tattoo as well, man. Here we go. He's a P-line guy, and the question was, has anyone had experience with P-line topwater? Wondering how it would compare to mono. Patrick, let us know, man. Have you used the P-line topwater? You join. We got some interest. Sounds like fun. Lauren says, I would do the online tournament. I mean, I'm sure you guys down south would blow our fish away in size. But if we were going for a count, I may be able to keep up on the river. Yeah, maybe we can just kick around some different options. K9. I think Bass Geek uses K9, don't he? That's what they do for the monthlies. Okay. Heck, maybe even ran all month. I don't even know. It might even ran all month. I personally have never tried copolymer. And what's the deal with that copolymer? I never used it. Isn't it like it's got characteristics of either mono or fluorocarbon, but handles like the other one? Something along those lines. I personally have never used it. So Patrick has not used the P-line topwater, Plum Tactical mainly. Gotcha. I would hit up Debo. I believe he uses P-line. For going length, I'm going to disguise my picus bass. Leanne, I think you were correct about the tournament. It was my first one, so I did not know all. I gotcha. Yeah, Daryl, I got a giveaway. We got an MTB. That is the Pro Bass Box. We're at 55 minutes. I'll run the giveaway here in a couple of minutes, and you guys can get entered for that. For Mono Cigar Cinchi, but they don't make it anymore. Oh, dude, it was awesome, Mono, man. I when I knew they were getting rid of that, I bought the 3,000 yard spools. But I tell you what, another one close second Suffolk Siege. They make a fantastic mono as well. I would say it's probably every bit as good as the Cigar Senchi. Even Mike Gilbert, a big user of Cigar Brazex, has said he noticed a lot of issues with the line and having constant breakoffs, which wasn't the case a couple years ago. No kidding. Normally, I use Brazex quite a bit, but I'm using Invisex and more Tatsu this year. I don't think I've even spooled up a Brazex this year, and mainly just Tatsu and Invisex. If you can move close to a lake, which lake would you move to? Oh, Table Rock, 100%. That's still my plan. If I ever take this channel full time, I'm going right to Table Rock. It's not far from me. It's only like 4 hours from me, but just a beautiful lake. I'm on it all the time. Never actually fished it. We usually just, tube and boat and all that kind of stuff on there. But beautiful lake. I would love to move to Table Rock. One day it will happen. And I thought that's the route we were heading, but my dad retired sooner than I thought he would. I took over the wash business, and I really have nobody else to run it but myself. So I can't just up and leave. So I'm here for a while. But we were very, very close. We were ready to do it. But I got 30 years in this business myself, so I just can't give it away. So I'm sticking around for a bit. Big fan of Sunline. Silver Thread, trying to bring back from extinction. Since she was awesome line. I think I got 10, 12, and 15 left. I ran out of 20. I love the 20. Their 20, that's something I remember about that. The 20-pound Cinchi had the same diameter as 15-pound Invisex. It was super small diameter for 20-pound test. Daryl, you would like to give away, man? I bet you would, bud. But we'll see if you win. Matt says Suffolk Siege is all I use for mono. It's been excellent. It is. It's fantastic line. Go to knot Palomar. I use it 99% of the time. I got other videos on that as well. I mean, holding that loop there at the end and just making sure the lines aren't crossed. As long as you do that, wet the knot. I mean, I've never had any issues with it. No kidding, Patrick. Only an hour and a half from you. Well, if I ever do move down there, man, I guess we'll be doing a lot of fishing. Table Rock next year. That's cool. Are you fished with Randy? That's neat. Fished with Randy a year or two ago. Caught largemouth, smallmouth, and spots. Well, Steve's heading to a Lake Fork. No kidding. Probably catch some tanks there, bud. If I win, you write something on YouTube. Well, if you win, you'll find out right now. Well, within a couple minutes, you'll find out. And then you'll just have to email me your address and I'll send it out. Let's go ahead and get it going right now. And we'll see if you win. Share screen. All right. All you have to do is put pound or hashtag fish. And you are entered. We'll pick a winner in just a few minutes. How is Table Rock compared to Lake of the Ozarks? I've never fished either one, so I can't tell you as far as how good the fishing is. I personally think Table Rock's probably much clearer than the Ozarks. It seems like too, and just from the people that I've talked to and the people that I know that go down there, the Ozark seems more of like a party lake. Uh, but I mean, there's a ton of fishing going on Table Rock as well, or I mean on Ozarks as well. Did I say Ozarks earlier? I don't even know what I said. Table Rock, uh, Ozark seems more of a party lake. I'm not sure if that's what I said or not compared to Table Rock, but Table Rock seems much clearer to me. Yeah, Ozarks is only probably a few hours from me. Nicole, no way. I started watching you like 7 years ago. First time I seen you live on here. I watch your tackle videos to fall asleep. I'm not sure that's good or not, but hey, it's a view, right? So I'll take it. But my videos put you to sleep. I'm not sure that's really, is that a compliment? What's going on, Ralph, my dude? Man, the lake that I took you to, my youngest has been just freaking jacking them there on this cushy bug. I was on it again last night for a while. That dang Sakushi bug. What's going on, Andrew? What's up, Tackle Junkie? First time watching your live. Always watch your videos and unboxings. I know you guys do like the unboxings, except Nicole. She likes to sleep through them, but majority of you guys like the tackle videos. Tackle videos, boat mods, real cleaning. I know it's a lot of you guys found this channel from those videos. Nicole says, I like looking at the tackle. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's why I can fall asleep. I got you. Okay. That works. What's going on, David? How's Andy been? Phantom fishing. Hopefully see you two out again. Man, it'd be nice, bud. I don't know. He actually did text me the other day, but he put something on Facebook. I think it was right around like the first of the year. You know, how people make like the New Year's resolution. And he said, this is not a resolution, but he plans to fish with me a lot more this year. And we're dang near halfway through the year and we ain't fished yet. So I'm not sure how that's going to pan out. 50 in the boat already, dude. That's a good number. What was your total last year? Oh, really? Tomorrow is first day of summer? That's cool. There are plenty of channels I fall asleep to, and there are all good channels, so I don't think that means it's boring. Just good audio and not too many different noises. I got you. That works. We got 56 entries. You guys done entering? Go ahead and pick us a winner. Oh, man. Got your boat out of the shop after 2 months, and your daughter broke her leg, so I haven't been able to get back on the water. I'm hurting for boat fishing. I bet you are, bud. Hopefully, she heals up fast. All right, we're still at 56. Let's go ahead and pick us a winner here. Here we go. And the winner is Bendito. Bendito, you are the winner. So let's stop sharing. Bendito, where you at, buddy? Where you at, Bendito? You're probably over there jumping up and down. Calm down. Just let me know you're still here. I need your address. There he is. Sweet. All right, buddy. There'll be an email in the description, or you can hit me up on Instagram and Facebook. If you do hit me up on Instagram or Facebook, I'll probably also make you come over here and leave a comment, just because some guys try to scam me from time to time saying there's somebody that they're not. So I need to make sure it is you. But like I said, there's an email in the description as well. I see one more comment up here. We'll answer this one. Andrew says, 1 week, 1 rod challenge. What rod you picking? Dude, for how I like to fish, man, it's cranking rod, probably. Got to be a cranking rod. Kuma Guide Select, 7-foot, medium power, moderate action. That's basically all I use all year. Guys, and that should wrap it up. Bendito, don't forget to hit me up. We'll get that box out to you hopefully tomorrow, if not Thursday. Appreciate you guys tuning in for another live. It was a good time, lots of fun. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your week. Love you guys. Don't forget to smash the thumbs up. And like I told you guys earlier, I probably won't have a video out tomorrow. I got one, but it's not edited yet. I know my wife's still upstairs working, so it'll probably be out on Sunday. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Love you. See you on the next one.